I'm more professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take my glass off as well.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another... Sorry, the chair's making...
My bad, that was me as that.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Contemporary Entrepreneur. I am here with another special guest, Etim. How are you talking?
Hi, Nia, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. So you're a film director, artist manager and the founder of Exkluse Media, aren't you?
That is correct.
Do so many things.
A couple of things, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about film directing first.
Okay.
How you got into that?
Okay, cool. So the story goes, a friend of mine in school, he, at the age of I think we were about 15, bought a camera and started shooting music videos for a few local artists. I went to a few of the shoots. I just felt like I could shoot better. I had so many ideas that I wanted to inject into the production, but I couldn't because it wasn't me. So eventually, at the time, I was also running another business called Certified Swagger, and that was a apparel business. So I bought a camera for it to take photos, and then also I could do videos with it. And I experimented with the video settings and obviously the photography side of things, and that was the birth of Exkluse Media.
Wow, it's really good. So I've been pre-ing the Exkluse Media page, and it's growing. So how did you even start with the Instagram page and the whole idea?
So obviously I've said the beginning bit, obviously how it like the seed of how it started.
Yeah.
And then obviously after that there was a lot of hurdles and parts of the story that occurred. But some of the main parts to the story that propelled us forward, I would say there was a period in the beginning where everything I did was pretty much free or just like super low budget, because that's the only way to be able to exercise your creative muscle. Yeah, you just need to get your hands on as much as you could. So at the beginning there was a lot of that, and as a result I'm doing work for a number of people, but because it's so low and I'm gonna just do so much, that led to a few difficulties. So like clients wouldn't get their stuff on time. They wouldn't be happy because maybe I'm compromising the quality because I wanted to just do so much. So there was that period at the beginning. Obviously we got over that, and the quality got up to enough of a level where we could bring the prices up as well. And then that's when things started to kind of balance out. We can keep our clients happy and also keep a quality that we were proud of as well.
How long has the brand been running for?
So we've been going for 9.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 9.5 years. So it's been a little while.
It's been a long time, because I don't know if you don't mind disclosing your age, right?
No, that's fine.
So you're 25, so you started it from, look at that maths, you were
15 and
16.
Yeah, 15, 16, yeah,
Wow.
exactly, yeah.
So at that age, what were you thinking? Like, did you know exactly where you wanted your business to flourish, how you wanted to flourish? Because at that age, we're just, most 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, we think about playing games out with our friends, but you were business minded.
I think, like Exkluse was just a continuation of what I was at the time and what I'd become to be, because unfortunately my dad had passed away when I was 11. So as a result, me being the eldest, I had a lot of pressures on me to get what I wanted, and that led to me starting small businesses in the school playground, buying and selling the sweets and the drinks. I did that, and then that developed into importing trainers from China and exporting them, and then we made a leaflet and we packaged that one well, was giving out.
So you're business minded from today.
Do you get it? So the Exkluse Media was just a continuation of it was almost like when you hopscotch and then you land in the right place. Yeah, that's what I felt like Exkluse Media was. Even though I was so young, but I was so inspired and I felt so propelled because of my situation at the time. I think that's probably
That's really good that you kept on going and you didn't give up. It's been 9 years.
It ain't been easy, I'll tell you that for free.
So what are you doing for the 10-year party in the party?
Bruh, that's a good shout. I don't know what.
You should do something big.
I should have did.
Yeah, you should.
Let's just say that hopefully something will come.
You must have a team that you work with, right?
Yes.
How many people are on your team?
So that's an interesting question. So obviously in the day and age that we live in, running a production company, to pay someone to be in the office from morning to night probably isn't feasible. So how I have learned to run my company, my structure, is that I work with a lot of subcontractors. So creatives that I'm confident in when I can send them to places, in terms of knowing that they know the company will represent the company, knowing that they'll be good with communication, knowing that their turnaround time will be fine. which again, when you don't have someone from Monday to Friday, it's not easy to have them characteristics chucked at you. You get so. Obviously, I've been in it for a while, so I've just kind of sucked the gems from the scene and kept them close to me. You know, special shout outs to Sargon in particularly at the moment, who's really working very closely with me. And helping a lot of our productions to stay on time. And sorry, there's a chair squeaking. Was that what you was looking at me? That very funny.
No, I wasn't listening.
Okay, good. But yeah, shouts out to him. And also I've got a group chat of like 40 young, not just young, but people that want to kind of develop themselves in like the creative industry.
Yeah.
So like when I have shoots, I put it in there, and then literally maybe sometimes up to 5 of them or 6 of them will come to a shoot. So that's kind of how I'm operating my business at the moment.
Wow, that's really good. So as a businessman, what do you feel like makes a good team?
So from my point of view, a good team, it needs to have a clear aim and a clear goal, number one. I feel like when I've been in teams where there's not a clear set out goal, it's hard to then think of the strategy, hard then to think of the method, hard then to have a unison and want to do something for somebody else because you're not sure if you're going to take them in the direction that it should be gone in.
Yeah.
So the main thing for me is just ensuring that everyone is clear. And it's funny because you can get people that are rude and clear, people that are nice and clear, people that you're just lazy and clear or whatever. As long as there's a message that is very clear, like all the in-betweens don't really matter because then you're going to reach your end goal. So for me, it's just having a clear message that everyone can understand.
So you've been going on for 9 years strong, 9 whole years, do I make you feel old?
You're making me feel like a little bit old. Like, I'm like, okay, cool, 9 years.
9 years, 10 years soon.
Yeah.
When's it going to be 10 years though?
I think around April times.
Okay.
Yeah, around April. So yeah.
It's been a very long time, and I'm sure you've faced some struggles and obstacles.
Of course.
So can you tell us a bit of what you faced and how you overcome them?
Cool. So I faced a lot of struggles. Not really related to what I've been doing. In fact, some are, some aren't. So like for instance, like I already said, like my dad passed in the beginning. That was the birth of it. Yeah, that was the initial flame. Then I don't know if I'm saying this in chronological order, but I went through like some mad like depression kind of phase as well, where I was performing very well academically up to a certain point. I went into college one day and I just couldn't write. I couldn't write at all. So that was very hard as a man to deal with because I take a lot of pride in what I know and how I like to operate. So then that happened, and then another situation happened where my car was stolen, the entire car, where I had my camera stuff, and I just finished a job, and I was at my mate's house, and a mate of mine saw the car driving away. Saw the car driving away
with your whole life.
Everything in there, like my whole life, my passport was in there, my £500 cash in there. I had, like I said, all my hard drives in there. All of my hard drives in there, like it was not a joke. Anyway, so that happened, lost everything there, didn't get anything back but the car because the brakes were low. Praise God I didn't change my brakes. So then that was a situation, as you can understand, that's hard to deal with. Then after that, there's been a lot more that's happened, but even this year, the devil tried to put me down as well. Like a lot of people don't know, this might be the first time some people hear, but in June, I was in hospital for 2.5 weeks, and I was after being stabbed in my left side, just around there, and that missed all my major organs, thank God. And mentally, a lot of people, I think, were very worried, thinking, "Bro, are you gonna come back?" Like, bro, that's it. You're around a lot of people that may have these kind of things or whatever. But it's funny, innit? God makes people in certain ways, and I just thank Him that I'm still here, able to create, and it's even inspired the journey more. So there's a lot of things that
could be here all day, basically.
Keep on going, but let's stop.
You've been through a lot, so through everything that you've been through, what's that one thing that's kept you going? Because there must be something.
Yeah, so like the main thing that keeps me going, just straight up and down, is just my relationship with God. Really, to be honest with you, because it helps me to how to look at life's scenarios, and I feel like a lot of scenarios that I've been in, not everyone can deal with them in the way that I've dealt with them. Like a lot of my friends have said, "Wow, how are you so positive? Or how are you so this? How are you so that?" And the fact that I can't answer that, I think I actually have to sometimes give myself props and understand that is what you've been blessed with. Like just continue to kind of, exercise that and move forward really.
Well, thank God that you're still here.
Yeah, man, we're here, man. We're working.
You will. So you're also an artist manager. So you do so much things. Like, how did this artist manager come along?
All right, cool. So I could either go the way of okay, blah 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 blah. This is exactly what's going on. No mistakes. I'll be real with you. That's like in life, you do things well and you do things not so well. With my artist management, that's actually my so Tommy Tony is actually my brother as well. Yeah, but obviously for whatever reason, at the moment we're not releasing music. He's not releasing music. I also had to realize with that is that I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do. So I still have artist manager in there, but I should probably take it out at the moment because we've just chilled out at the moment and just waiting to kind of.
You're not doing no more.
Like yeah, I know. You know what it is? It's one of the pride things as guys. Like you get like I've had it in there for so long. Like I might as well leave it in, but I do have constructive. Like I shoot all these videos, for instance, and stuff like that. But in terms of the management side, I bring in a couple of my mates to help out with that. But yeah, shouts out Tommy. Hopefully you got music when this comes up.
Okay, that's great. So Etim, you're Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian, that's correct.
I guess.
Where are you from?
Congo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think you're Nigerian or something.
No.
Is it?
I either get like Nigeria or Jamaica.
Oh man, you got a good energy though. That's good, man.
Thank you. Yeah. So what's next for you? What's next for 2020?
All right. So what's next for me? I've got a film coming out actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's an hour-long film. I didn't write it. I just helped. I directed it and produced it essentially. I guess. And edited for all of that kind of stuff. But that's gonna come out probably within the next few weeks. So before the end of the year, check that out. Like you said, hopefully we do like a 10-year party,
amazing party,
or something like that. You know, we got loads of new music videos, of course, coming out. Loads of new content. I mean, I think with Exkluse at the moment, everyone knows us for the entertainment side of things. Yeah. But I think for 2020, I definitely want to make sure that the groundwork in the more corporate side of things that people don't see so much is established a bit more, because that really just does allow for me to kind of do more, because obviously it's like kind of consistent money. It's a bit more it just makes more sense money wise sometimes, but I enjoy the entertainment side of doing things, so I just really want to develop that, continue to inspire and bring new people in, create new opportunities, because that's what I really wanted when I was coming up, and like there's probably loads more that I want to say, but it's not coming, so just watch out.
Well, you said so much. It was really nice interviewing you.
Thank you very much.
Just to wrap up the interview,
yes,
what's one thing that you would say to a creative that's coming up and struggling right now?
Okay, so one thing I would say to a creative that's struggling and coming up right now is you can be the most talented person in the world, but if nobody sees you, then nobody will use you. So put yourself out there at all, no matter what it costs you. No matter what it costs you. If it means sleeping at people's houses because they live near to shoots, then you do that. If it means you're saving up all your birthday money to buy a camera like I've done for how many years, then you're gonna do that. If it means bugging your parents, whoever you can to get a $5 or a $10 or whatever, you do that, because at the end of the day, people will only believe in as much as you do, not as much as you say. So just do what you can and be great.
That was a lovely ending. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much for having me.
So we're gonna have his Instagram and social media, everything in the description bar below. But thank you for watching and stay tuned next time.